What's going on, everybody? We have made it to our first turkey trip of the season. We're here in the mountains of Appalachia, and yeah, we're really hoping to get on some turkeys today. John's rolled in probably like less than an hour ago. Maybe he is just rolling in. I'm gonna give him a shout here soon. Meet him at the spot. I got in late last night. We came in, met up with Jake and Champa, set up the wall tent, passed out because we drove all day. So we have a little experience in this area. So we kind of have a decent idea of what we want to do today and know kind of where some turkeys are, but we have no recent intel really. So we're gonna get there, get ready, bombing in this section of woods, get to a high point, and hopefully we hear some gobbles. Morning, John. How was your ride?
Feels like I didn't sleep.
Because you didn't.
Looked at my body battery on my watch.
Yeah.
It's starting the day with a 5.
Well,
I don't know if it goes any lower than that. But I said to Brett, I was like, it finally makes sense to me why you would do that stuff. Once you have a kid, it's like, well, I can either not leave tonight and lose a day of hunting, or I can leave tonight, probably be pretty miserable in a couple hours, but I'm going to get to go turkey hunting.
I think it's worth it.
Just do it. Yep. We're going to slide back, a ways back in here. Nothing like just starting it off with a nice 2-mile jaunt. But we got camp full of people, which I have not seen yet. And I got here around 4:30, and it's currently 5:20. So we're gonna get our stuff together and slide back in, and hopefully hear the first turkey gobble of the season. And that, my friends, will make it all worth it. Whether we get one or not, I just want to hear one gobble. And I'm glad to not be in New York. So let's go do it. Put this on once we get on one. That's annoying. Alright, we got back in here. Definitely took a harder way than was necessary through it wasn't the nastiest cut, but it wasn't pleasant. Basically listening down, there's a big creek down below us, and we're listening to all these faces over here. Cody killed a bird back up in there. I killed a bird back that way somewhere. So we talked to some guys at the parking lot. They're kind of halfway between us and the road. They said they were pretty quiet yesterday, but Jake was on one until about 9:30, so hopefully they gobble. Feels like they should. It's calm. A little humid, but if we hear one, we're gonna have to some up downs. That's what this country is. So let this train roll by and quiet down, and then I'll hoot here in a minute.
That was a real far one.
You heard another one? Those antennas really help you out. I didn't hear either of them.
The first one was pretty loud.
But across, you think?
Yeah, like directly across from us.
Could you just slide down this edge, maybe?
Yeah, and just rip another one to get a better location on him.
Because I didn't really know.
Just get HuntStand out with that line tool.
Yeah.
the same one.
He's in there. Do we wait or do we just go get over there? I feel like once we get over there, we're not going to hear him till we're way back up.
Oh, that's for a fact.
Yeah.
Let's get a pretty good line on him.
Yeah, that's what...
You get a good line on him, then at least we have a destination to try to get to. He hit. He's straight that way.
I think it's basically on your track there. There's a turkey track.
Scratching. I got this one running too. You might be a little closer with all these pines here. Is that it? Maybe. This turkey's way back in here. We're already 2 miles from the car. There he is.
It's getting a little louder. These pines definitely.
Maybe a little off. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably right on that.
Yeah.
We're in the game now.
Oh yeah.
You think slip around the backside of this? Or go right up through the top?
You want to hoot at him again? Might have pitched down. Nice trail.
250.
Yeah, 250.
So if he pitched this way, he could be. I don't hate this as a spot to call from. I feel like we know he's right over there. Get on the side, same side as him. Just feel weird standing on this top. Just gobbled. Wait a minute, just not the desire to call is high, especially because it's the first time we turkey hunted this year, but I think he's down across. We're gonna shoot across this gas line and get on his side. It's not gobbling very much. We just get on that side and be safe.
I think he's in this drainage over here.
I'm just worried if he's on. Let's just go down this way just to be safe.
Okay.
Gotta slide across the back side of that and get like a line on him a little better.
Yeah.
Just to 100%.
No.
Stuff in my pockets. Alright, we gotta cross this power line. He's up over the lip. I don't think he's crazy far. Get up this dead wall. Maybe pin him again. I don't know if we were crazy there or not, though.
Run. Yeah.
How far?
Other side. Like, in line with that giant tree right in front of you.
I think just get to that giant tree. I don't know if we should get
I think we just keep creeping on him until we get to a spot where we're
I
like...
just don't want to come up over top if he's up high, but
Well,
the woods is just so freaking open.
if he keeps gobbling, we just keep inching 20 yards at a time and then hit him when we think it's right. straight that way. Yeah. Yeah.
There's another one down there.
Really?
I think so. Like on this right. I thought she was distorted, but that one didn't sound very
Maybe call here, and if they answer, we'll sit at this oak. They're gonna be close when they come over this, but if they come down the top, we have a good backdrop. It's alright, it's good cover. The two I heard were definitely.
that way, I swear.
I mean, we've been chasing the one that way for a while, so. Alright, I'll stay right here.
one over here too. Dang, we heard one there. We're in our honey hole, buddy. Hey, can you hear him drumming? What? I think I just heard drumming. Okay. See triple trunk right down here with gun barrel. Yeah. Use it as a reference. Yep. I think it's to the right of that right now. Okay. Oh. Right here, right here. Right to the right of the triple trunk. Let me know when you're on. You on out? Yep.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Welcome back, baby. Welcome freaking back.
That's how you make a move on turkeys right there.
That was beautiful, dude.
That was textbook.
That was beautiful. Every single step of that was absolutely beautiful. We just smashed one. Oh my gosh. I know he was looking, and
I wasn't on him very long, but I was on him.
hey, when you do it like that, you don't have time to just watch them
Nope.
play like that.
Nope.
Oh, I love this stuff so much.
That's like how you write it up.
Oh, I love this shit. That's why you drive through the night, baby. Yes.
Holy cow. First one with a new gun. Now what?
I take a nap. A heck of a nap. Unless you want to buy tags.
I mean, I can, but if you want to take a nap, I'm...
I mean, I've got 20 minutes of sleep in the last 24 hours. But I'll tell you what, I'm not tired right now.
Nope. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And
They just weren't gobbling off the limb this morning on the limb.
we're almost 3 miles, like, hike back. And we just waltzed in here and went, okay.
So, the takeaway from this was not letting my first day turkey hunting jitters get me, because I so wanted to call back there so bad. But we just like,
If they're gobbled on their own,
yeah, they just didn't gobble on the limb, or they were back in here further that we couldn't hear them. What a beautiful freaking spot. Had that in my mouth for about a minute. Don't know if it sounded good, but it sounded good enough to him.
are you kidding me? Dude, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just sit here for a minute in case those other ones are right. Yeah, let them work off. Welcome back, spring. I missed you.
No.
I stink. She's a little further than I thought once I stood up. But... That was scratching you.
Yeah, all scratched up.
He flops backwards a little bit.
Oh, there's a log road right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Makes sense with all the berms.
From hiding.
That, my friends, is just what the doctor ordered.
Oh boy.
Plus some.
Oh my god.
Hey Cody, I don't think he was a Jake.
Dude, this might be your biggest spurs.
It's insane. Look at that.
Whatever.
Hooks. That's one of them Appalachia long spurs. Those things are insane.
A lot more than I was expecting you to pick up.
Mackerel. Holy, absolutely clobber. Long beard. I mean, I don't even care about any of that. That hunt was beautiful. But when you walk up and
Icing.
pick those things up, those things are wicked. So, this is a perfect example, and we stress it all the time. But it's like the most important thing, I think, especially when you're hunting this type of terrain where you can move on birds. And that is not calling until you're in a spot where you really feel confident that you can kill them. And it's a tough thing to do sometimes, especially this morning being the first hunt of the year. You just want to hear them gobble, and that's why we turkey hunt, you know, to hear them gobble. But they were gobbling just enough for us to move and pick and choose how to get into a position. And this position that we got into was perfect. Basically, we slid around the backside of this ridge and just came before we crested the hill, listened, pinpointed where they gobbled, and then called from a spot that we wanted them to look at, and then moved to get set up. So when they came over, they were looking exactly where they first heard the calling. And what we did was we wanted to get to a point where when they came up over, they were within shooting range, and that's exactly what happened. This bird was probably 20 yards. He came up, looked over, gave us enough time to get a shot, and it was just perfect. I mean, getting over calling is, you know, something that's easy to do. Everybody likes to hear birds gobble, but trying to get to that spot when you first lay on the call that they can pinpoint it and it's where you can kill them. We called very little to these birds, and by the time we got set up in the spot and killed them, it was probably 3 minutes. It was very tempting to call before that, but we just knew that with them gobbling on their own or to a locator call that we needed to be in the position that we could get to the position to kill them. You know, it's way different if you're running and gunning and trying to strike a bird and they're not gobbling to, you know, an owl hoot or a locator call. But these birds were gobbling just enough for us to keep creeping. I mean, we creeped on these birds from, I think when we first heard them, we were probably 700 yards away, and ended up getting probably within 100 of them before we called. And just like that, we've got a beautiful, big old mountain gobbler down here, first day of our hunt, and can't ask for anything more than that. So just think about that when you're moving on the bird or they're gobbling. Really think about it before you hit your call, and use the terrain to get to a point where you think you can kill them. We just got here, so we got a week of hunting. We're probably going to go explore some new areas, see if we can find some new areas to hunt, and hopefully get on some more birds. It looks like it's going to be kind of windy, but we should have some more videos from you. Steve's out here, Jake's out here, so we're going to be hunting all week and having a dang good time. And really, we're going to be hunting for the next month pretty heavily. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a
perfect hunt to start off our turkey season. And hopefully you guys are having some success out there. And if you like this content, please like, subscribe, share it. It helps us out a ton. Good luck. Be safe. Spring is here, and we're loving every second of it.